our service and we will resume as soon as the seatbelt sign is switched off.
Good day, OWFsquad. Welcome back to another Thursday trip report. I'm at Kuala Lumpur Airport, KLIA1, and today I'm flying Philippine Airlines from KL to Sydney, Australia via Manila. And this video I'll cover the first leg of the journey from KLIA to Manila on board Philippine Airlines A321. Now let's go in and check in. At Kuala Lumpur Airport, Philippine Airlines has a whopping 6 check-in counters for a Airbus A321, so the check-in queue was really short. There's also no more COVID-related transit requirement in the Philippines, and there's no more COVID-related entry requirements for Australia, so that sped up the check-in process. Alright, checked in, got my boarding passes to Australia. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna make it alive. It's gonna take 24 hours including the transit in Manila, and I went out last night. I'm so dead right now. We're now going to head downstairs for immigration and customs screening. Once you have passed the screening, on your left you'll find airplane models. I just spotted Oman Air. They're going to join One World in 2024. Our flight to Manila is departing from the satellite building. The most common way to get between the buildings is to catch a train, but the train today is closed for an upgrade, so we have to catch a bus.
Your attention please. We have a non-stop.
It was a very short bus ride, took like maybe 3 minutes, and we're now in the satellite building. Guys, I'm devastated. The jungle is closed today. Nah. I don't have lounge access today, so I went upstairs to find a bench with a charging point so I can charge my phone, chill and relax. I just came out from the public restroom and I can see our aircraft to Manila. It's a 7-year-old Philippine Airlines Airbus A321-200 Romeo Papa Charlie 9918. Thank you. Hello. Thanks so much. 65? Okay. Thank you. Welcome on board Philippine Airlines A321. This aircraft has 12 business class seats, 18 premium economy and 169 standard economy. My seat today is 65K and I'll quickly go through the seat features with you guys. There's no TV nor a coat hook. Tray table down here, you can pull it back and forth but you can't fold it. My table's a bit crooked. Eventually I fixed it. Down here you have a seat pocket. Your legroom or seat pitch is just about 30 inches. It's okay for a short flight. Your economy class seat comes with an adjustable headrest. And here's the view from 65K.
Take a seat. In addition, disinfection of the cabin is carried out before and after every flight. If you are seated in an exit row, you are required by the Civil Aviation Regulations to read the passenger's briefing card, also known as safety card.
Welcome everyone on board Philippine Airlines flight PR526 bound for Manila. We expect to depart on schedule at our local time 10 minutes. And we will climb to our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. And we expect fair weather during the flight. Our estimated time of arrival in Manila is 10 minutes past the hour of 5. For your information, there is no time difference. With care for your safety, please take your assigned seats. As soon as possible to facilitate our departure, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Please do not congregate in groups in any part of the aircraft cabin, especially around the lavatories, and use those only in your section of the cabin. Thank you for flying Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino worldwide.
PR526 bound for Manila. Our pilot in command is Captain Roderick Lindog, assisted by First Officer Norman Guevara. And this is your flight purser, Annabelle Bunagnao. Our estimated flying time is 3 hours and 40 minutes, and we shall be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. This flight is a code shared with Malaysian Airlines.
Remove sharp objects from your body. Slip vest over your head. Take tape around your waist.
And drinking are not directed by your cabin crew. Violation of the Philippine government mask mandate shall be punishable by fine or imprisonment, including deportation for foreign nationals. Thank you for your cooperation. July 17, 2022. Please be advised that the Bureau of Customs is requiring all passengers with goods to declare to fill out the customs baggage declaration form. Only one form is required per family if you have goods to declare. In compliance with the Bureau quarantine requirement, all passengers entering Manila must present their One Health Pass QR code at the Bureau of Quarantine desk. Those without the quarantine code may register through onehealthpass.com.ph, or our ground staff will be available to assist you.
The cabin crew just handed out arrival cards for the Philippines, and I won't need them because I'm just there for transit. This is then followed by a lunch service.
We shall momentarily discontinue our service and we will resume as soon as the seatbelt sign is switched off.
The flight suddenly got so bumpy, so the cabin crew couldn't recommence the service till maybe half an hour later. At this stage, I'm so hungry. I was looking at people in front of me eating. Today we were given two options, either chicken rice or beef rice. I went for the chicken option. It looks like a pretty decent meal for a 4-hour flight. So our meal also comes with a bread and butter, dried mango, dried peas, drink of choice I went for orange juice, and there's also a bottle of water. The chicken is really delicious. I particularly like the slightly burnt skin. I wish there was a bit more sauce though. The sauce to rice ratio is not enough. My two neighbours are having a beer party. And then there's me casually having a cup of tea. You have to be a bit aggressive and ask the crew for a drink, because once they collect your meal tray, they don't really ask you if you want anything, they just want to run away. My neighbours are actually getting a bit drunk. At this stage, they have had like 5 beer each. One major problem with this aircraft is that they don't have enough lavatories. I'll go into more details in the conclusion. Hello there, welcome to Philippine Airlines, Airbus A321 economy class lavatory. I'm at the back of the plane. It's quite nice here, spacious enough. Leg room is okay, I guess. Coat hook. You got AC nozzle there, tissue, more tissue. You got cologne, hand cream, and hand wash.
We shall start our descent. Based on the latest weather report, we're expecting fair weather with light wind, sky from the southwest, and a ground temperature of 31 degrees Celsius or 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Our remaining flight time is approximately 30 minutes, and we'll probably immediately should there be a change in our arrival time. We hope that you're invited us as much as we can have you on board. Thank you for flying Philippine Airlines. Sa ng Filipino, mabuhay.
Please refrain from removing anything from the aircraft and ensure that your cell phones are in airplane mode.
We've started our descent into Manila Airport, so let's quickly conclude this trip report with Philippine Airlines right here, right now. Our journey today started at KLIA. I was really impressed and surprised that they've got 6 counters open for this Airbus A321 flight, resulting in a very fast-moving queue. However, there wasn't enough lavatories on board. There are 3 on board this aircraft, 1 for business class, and 2 lavatories to be shared among the 180 passengers in premium economy and economy. To give you an idea how different that is on other airlines, on American Airlines A321 transcontinental configuration, there are 4 lavatories on board and 2 lavatories to be shared among 72 passengers in main cabin and main cabin extra. So both airlines have got 2 lavatories for economy passengers, but on Philippine Airlines, the passenger to lavatory ratio is more than double. Moving on to the service on board, the cabin crew on our flight were really nice. They kept giving beers to the passengers next to me. However, they won't really take the initiative to offer you anything unless you ask them, including the tea and coffee service. I've always had good food on Philippine Airlines and this flight was no exception. Despite not having enough sauce, the chicken rice was delicious and I like how they give you a bottle of water, bread, and 2 packs of snacks. Now for the seat, I'm 5'10" or 178 centimeter tall, and I actually found legroom to be a bit of a struggle after maybe 2 hours into the flight. That being said, the recline was generous, so it was tolerable, and I'm not gonna lie, my neighbor in the middle seat was actually quite tiny, so I took up his space by man-spreading a little bit. Importantly, there's no power supply at all in economy class, and for entertainment, you can connect to the Wi-Fi on board and have access to your Philippine Airlines entertainment app, but you'll have to download that app before your flight. Now for your information, Philippine Airlines fly 1 flight daily between Manila and Kuala Lumpur, and your return airfare starts from 1,352 Malaysian ringgit. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, comment and share this video and subscribe if you haven't done so. I upload a new trip report like this one every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong, Kuala Lumpur and Manila time. Also click the bell button next to the subscription button so next time when I upload you'll get notified right away. You can follow my social media platforms like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook and BeReal. And if you want to make direct impact into funding my flights, you can do so via Patreon and PayPal. Visit the links in the description for more information. Now please enjoy the approach and landing into Manila. After disembarking, I'll show you a little Adelaide vlog. See you in Adelaide, bye!
staff. The local time is 55 minutes past the hour of 4 in the afternoon, and the date today is July 17, 2020. Ground temperature is 31 degrees Celsius or 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to complete stop and the fasten seatbelt signs are switched off. May we remind you to check areas around you for items you might leave behind. For an orderly manner of disembarkation, please remain seated until your roll numbers have been called upon for deplaning. For passengers who need assistance, please deplane us. Our cabin crew and ground staff will be happy to assist you. On behalf of Captain Roderick Lindog, First Officer Norman Guevara, and the rest of the crew, thank you for flying Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino. May we remind our passengers to continue to wear your face mask and observe physical distancing during disembarkation. Please remain seated while waiting for your turn to disembark.
That's fine. Bye,
Bye, sir. Goodbye.
Okay.
Just they don't squat, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.